I dream more than I sleep because I also spend time daydreaming. Toastmaster of the day, hello Toastmasters, most welcome guest, good evening to all of you. I cast my mind in retrospect to see those flashes of fragments, tinted fragments, which all have choreographed in my life and I've assembled together to make me what I am today. A wholesome, accomplished, happy, and above all, a meaningful individual who contributes to an enormous and enigmatic system of society we call humanity. I got my bachelor's in business management and master's in computer applications with a burning desire I complete business. Dreams I loved, I hated were nightmares, especially when I dragged from the comfort of my home to a school full of strange and screaming kids. My resistance to go to school met with a strong reprisal and rebuke from my parents. But I had a guardian angel at the time, my grandmother. She painstakingly came with me most of the time to schools to soothe my tortured senses and finally made my schooling enjoyable experience to me. A place where I learned friendship and teamwork. I come from an ordinary family from Chennai, India, but inculcated with extraordinary values and virtues in life. My father did a modest business. My mother was a simple, happy homemaker. Being the eldest in the family of three, I was taught by responsibility and lead by example to care and share with my siblings. Something I still follow even today. My dreams centered in computer applications to specialize in graphics and multimedia, particularly in advertising field. But the course fee came at a price I could never afford it, even in my wildest dream. 50,000 Indian rupees. I was totally dejected, deeply disappointed. One bright summer morning, to my amazement, my delight, my grandmother gave me the whole sum of money to realize my dream. I was speechless. Where did she get this money from? She sold her gold ornaments that family kept safely for decades. Even today, I cannot forget the words of wisdom she told me with the sparkling eyes. Anand, gold is something you can buy always with the money, but you can never buy with the money in the world your worthwhile dreams. So go and realize your dream. And soon, I ride the surf of success. My career took me to Singapore, flying for the first time in my life to an alien country. The values I learned there, discipline, hard work, and of course teamwork. Family responsibility brought me back to India again. Then 2 years, I progressed in one of the multinational companies in Chennai. Until the eventful day, I got selected as a multimedia manager in one of the top advertising companies in Saudi Arabia in 2002. Till now, I continue the job here. I got married to a wonderful lady, Kalpana, in 2005. We have a beautiful Princess Sweta and delight Prince Vishal. this moment, life is too good to be true. At times I pinch myself. Am I dreaming or realizing, experiencing the realities which is going around me like a fairy tale? As of today, it's always hitting in my mind and coming in my dream to establish, to start my own business, to start my own advertising agency, and to develop, to help others. Now you see why I joined Toastmasters, where the leaders are being developed and encouraged, communications developed and raised. Yes, my friends, believe me, if you can dream it, believe in it, you certainly can achieve it. Over to you.
That is a great speech, Toastmaster. Thank you for demonstrating how tall tales should be. At this juncture, I will call on the General Evaluator once again for his evaluation.
Thank you, Toastmaster. General Evaluator, Toastmasters, and in particular Toastmaster Anand Ganesh. This has been your icebreaker speech. But what a speech it was. I am sure that you will all agree with me when I say that this been comprised of, this not only an icebreaker speech, this are all the elements of third or fourth speech were inculcated into this. So enthusiastically he presented the speech. I was really flabbergasted to hear a speech like this made by somebody who just enters our club and gives his icebreaker. What flowery language, usage of language is beautiful. Although the sentences were very long, he used those sentences without any flaw. This was a speech which was very well crafted, I'm sure. So let us put our hands together to welcome him. And it could be a jewel. He used many good sentences, and I noted down some of them. You see, he said that I come from an ordinary family, but was inculcated with extraordinary values in life. It's a very nice way of putting his position, explaining his position at the same time, the values that he cherishes. That was very, very good. Similarly, he said about his mother, she was simple but happy homemaker. The word homemaker means the same thing as she's been doing households. Instead of using household, he said use the word homemaker, which is a very novel way, and this is the kind of word that is being used these days in English language, especially in US. Then he used vivid imagery in his speech, like for instance, grandmother painstakingly coming along and soothing my tortured senses and made schooling enjoyable. You see, you can see the picture of a small child crying. At the same time, his grandmother coming, a guardian angel, taking him to the school and soothing his nerves so that slowly the transformation from suffering becoming enjoyable. This you could see, you could vivid imagery, you could visualize it. We could all visualize, I'm sure. Similarly, he said about his grandmother saying, Anand, gold is something you can always buy, but you can never buy anything in the world your worthwhile dreams. So go and realize your dream. This kind of motivational speech given by his grandmother, I would not say speech, advice given by his mother, he remembers it even today. This is really wonderful. At times I pinch myself to see I am actually dreaming or experiencing realities going around like a fairy tale. Again, look at this imagery, look at this visualization. I am really impressed. Very good, confident. Your beginning was very good and you were very confident about your speech. And then you also ended your speech with a concluding remark saying that if you can dream and believe in it, you can certainly achieve what you dream. So he had a concluding remark as well. So I think all in all, I think the speech gets a rating, I would say 9 out of 10. Certainly 9 out of 10. And for a first speech, with this kind of a speech if you can give, an icebreaker, I'm sure you can give excellent speeches coming forward. Thank you.
Very encouraging, very enthusiastic. Toastmasters. Best speaker is Toastmaster Anand Ganesh. Best table topic is tie between Toastmasters MS Hadar and Dr. Shesh Kiran. Best evaluator by default Matthews Kohli.
No. Jain question.
Jain question.
Imtiaz Khan, sorry.
No, sorry, Imtiaz.
Imtiaz Khan, sorry for that.
Fellow Toastmasters, as the general evaluator I mentioned, without the support of each and every one of us, this meeting could not have been successful. So I thank all the assignees and everybody that attends the meeting. I think your time constraint, we may skip for the listening